Our AC is still barely fixed. I love it here. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Corboy back at it again today with a new video, and I'm sorry that I missed yesterday. I didn't intend to. Kind of got busy with a bunch of other stuff, and yeah, but we're here now, and we're gonna play some Halo Infinite. And we got some things to talk about today because oh boy, is the Halo fan base the most weird group of individuals I have ever had the pleasure and displeasure sometimes of dealing with. Um, but today, besides that, there are some cool other things that are going on in the Halo world that I do want to talk about. So we have a lot to go over, so be ready for all of it. But also, the first thing I want to go over today, um, while we're booting up a game, let me go pull this fucking tweet up really quick because the Halo fan base seems to be very upset over a really goofy ass tweet that the Halo page put out yesterday, and I'm like kind of baffled that it has people this upset. Oh god, I forgot how big I had this screen. Um, we're gonna fucking fix that really quick so I can show you all this because it's I don't know why people are so mad at this. So if you don't know, the Halo Twitter sometimes likes to throw up a good little meme every once in a while. It's not going to be perfectly cropped. Do I give a shit? No, I don't, because this is quick to go over. But every once in a while, the little Halo Twitter here likes to throw up a good little meme, and they threw this up yesterday. And I'm just going to let this play. And if you get the gist of it, that's basically it. They just uploaded that yesterday, as I would assume a joke, and people are very upset about that. Of all things you could be mad at, why is it this? Usually, the person that runs the social media for a IP or anything of that nature typically isn't a dev, but the entire community seems to be really riled up over the fact that there's server issues right now since the Microsoft outages has been a thing. It's even surprisingly not just affecting Halo; it's affecting other things too. It affects my own job that I do. But people are very upset about this, and I don't get why. That they just uploaded a fucking meme. That person's probably not a dev or somebody who works on the game directly. They're probably just somebody who's like, oh hey, you can do PR. You're good at this or do that. So, what are you all expecting out of that? And that I guess kind of leads me into another conversation of this weird little thing that's been going on in the gaming community for a long time. Also, I hate the fact that I have this little fucking thing here. Get away off of my screen. But there's this like weird thing that has like kind of I guess become okay within the gaming community, and that's just being like a dickhead towards devs in general. I was having a conversation about it a couple of days ago with a friend of mine, and we were kind of you know, there's times where I see conversations go on in the comment sections of posts. And this is mostly affected by Twitter because Twitter is a cesspool of a place. It's a genuine horrible place. If you aren't on Twitter, you probably shouldn't be. The only reason I ever use Twitter is to keep up with my Halo friends and for like content that I do here. Other than that, I'm not really using like Twitter that often. I post quite a bit, but that's just like involving music things and not like I'm trying not to interact with people. At least that often, unless it's like just goofy for me to. But anyway, besides that, the biggest thing is people are just like thinking it's okay to be just like dickheads towards devs because they can't fix every issue at the press of a button because there's like a lot more to game development than just oh hey fix this. It's a lot of things. If they are fixing something in a game, it's not just a oh, here's the end-all be-all solution. It's, hey, we got to make sure this doesn't affect other things because there's so much, code and shit to go through. And, gamers are a little bit dumb. Like, that's the only way to explain it is gamers are a little stupid. And I don't know if it's ever going to get better. I got the overkill. Let's fucking get it, boys. Oh, I got the kill tack. Fuck. But it's weird. If you think it's okay to be like extremely rude to game devs and start like insulting them, and then you expect to just like have no repercussions, like a block from a dev, I think you are the definition that you need to understand the definition of fuck around and find out because that's exactly what you did, and you're just too stupid to like realize that you were in the wrong, and that's kind of a scary thing to realize of just how weird that is. I don't know what it is. I've never once had a conversation with a dev that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be mean to you because you changed something. Now, like I said, are you fucking what? Okay. Now, that's different than applying criticism. Like, for example, I have made some videos in recent times of me critiquing a game that I actually really enjoy, a game called X-Defiant. And I've made videos criticizing that game and decisions that they've made that I personally don't like, and it's kind of ruined the game for me. But I'm not going out of my way to tweet at Mark Rubin and be like, hey, you're a fucking idiot. I don't like you. I hope you have a horrible fucking existence because you changed something in a video game that I like. And it's just a little dumb, and at some points it makes me laugh because I'm like, wow, we've really hit a new fucking low in the gaming community. But also, it's kind of embarrassing to a degree. I don't know how else to explain it, but sometimes the Halo community is like one of the most embarrassing things to ever have to deal with. Because they just don't understand, like, hey, there's a lot to this whole thing to make a game fucking work properly. And with a lot of things that are going on currently with 343, like there has been in the past year or so, it's a little bit more difficult than you think. And of course they are, you know, not only focusing on Halo Infinite, they're focusing on other projects that's already been confirmed. And I do want to do some videos talking about that, about what they could possibly be. Holy shit, got the kill tag again. Let's fucking go, babes. No, I wanted to end it off with a 6-piece. Fuck. That didn't happen, but it's okay. But either way, it's stop being stupid. Stop being an idiot when it comes to talking to devs and, you know, expecting that, like, you can say whatever because it's the internet and you'll have no repercussions because, I don't think some people have realized that in recent years we have seen that become more of a reality than ever of like, hey, yeah, say whatever you want, but it can have repercussions to it that can affect you in a not good way. So why don't we take a second to learn that, and I think we'd be much better off. We'd be in a happy little state. And of course, besides that, this weekend, HCS Atlanta is going on. I've been watching it all fucking weekend because it has been a great time. I love watching competitive Halo. It's so fucking fun. So, you know, there's plenty of ways to tune in. There's the official Halo channel over on Twitch. There's the HCS channel on Twitch, and usually where I go to watch any of my competitive content's LVT because I just like what they do. I love a lot of their casters. They're super cool. So I've been watching that. I don't know exactly what team I'm pulling for right now. We'll see what happens whenever we get to the winners bracket. And I'll probably pick a team from there just because it's been a crazy fucking tournament. There has been teams losing that people didn't expect to lose. There's been teams winning that people didn't expect to win. It's been kind of fucking crazy. I know Pure just knocked out FaZe with a 3-0 into the losers bracket, which is really fucking impressive. So I'm kind of pulling for Pure right now because they have just been slaying it the fuck out this weekend. So it's like super fucking impressive. It's been fun. So if y'all are, you know, keeping up with the whole tournament that's going on right now with HCS Atlanta, let me know how you feel. Who do you want to fucking win? Because I am curious of what people's takes are right now on it. I know currently Quadrant and ITB are playing, mostly because I totally did not just pull up the stream because I just got done cleaning a minute ago. I had to do some around the house work. But there's a lot of stuff going on in Halo as well. Of course, I talked about it a little bit. We recently have got some insights, of course, in the next update, and I did a whole video talking about it. But also, the GOAT himself, John, from 343, did a little bit of a talk at HCS Atlanta talking about, like, hey, we are still trying to support this game as much as we can. They apparently have a dedicated team currently that is supporting just Halo Infinite while the other parts of the team are working on to the next title or other projects, as they said. And they didn't say it's necessarily a Halo title, but we're going to see what that turns out to be. I'm very excited, of course. More Halo Infinite content's great, and hopefully we get an insight as to whatever projects they're working on, you know, maybe sometime near the end of the year or even next year, some of the game announcements, like conferences and stuff like that. I'm super excited for it. As well as just a bunch of other shit. I mean, this year, the game conferences were fucking stellar. I mean, I think most people know the thing that I'm most looking forward to as a huge Gears of War fan. I'm really looking forward to Gears E-Day, and I really can't wait to get back into Gears, like as mostly a fucking full-time player to a degree. I've been missing playing some Gears, but I've been busy 100%ing some other games, and I do want to do a full video on that. So who knows? Maybe once I finish my my little grind that I'm doing right now, I might start recording some bits and pieces of it for this one certain game that I'm 100%ing right now because I just love being a completionist. It's super fun. While it takes up a lot of fucking time, it's just enjoyable to do. And of course, I'm working on other Halo content as well. I'm trying to think of a little like fun video talking about the Halo community in kind of depth. Talking about some of my favorite creators and just like shit with the Halo community because I do love, as much as the community sometimes does genuinely what makes me a little bit worried because of things that some people do. I do genuinely love the Halo community, and to anybody that does support what I do, thank you. It's appreciated and it doesn't go unnoticed. But I don't know. Halo's been in a cool but also kind of a weird spot here in the last couple of months, and I do hope we see some good changes coming here soon. I need to fucking reload. Me and fella there we were no scoping that out. It was beautiful. Sorry, buddy, I got you. I couldn't help myself. I had to get the kill. But I don't know. The Halo community is just a weird thing. There could be so much good shit going on, but it's just like generally really weird because I feel like as good things could happen in Halo, there's still just like a huge, very vocal like minority of Halo fans that are just super negative and have been since Halo 4's release. I feel like that's just a common thing. People just hate 343 to hate 343. And I guess don't realize that Bungie is still a studio, and trust me, they are. They make this game called Destiny. There's two of them. There's Destiny 1 and 2, and Destiny 2 had a DLC come out not too long ago. So I feel like if you like Bungie games, or you just like Bungie in general, you should probably be playing Destiny, and not harping on them to make a Halo game, because, well, that's never going to happen. Like, I've known the reason for years as to why Bungie stopped making Halo. It's mostly because they just didn't fucking want to. So maybe just accept the fact that, you know, there's a different team behind Halo. It's been over 10 years now, buddy. So I don't even know what I don't know what happened there. But, you know, just I'd say at this point, get over it. If you're still mad, you are kind of weird. Like, I'm sorry. I think it's a weird thing for something to be over a 10-year change and still be mad at it because it's going in a direction that you don't like. Like, buddy, there's so many other games. Like, I get it, you like Halo, and guess what? You can actually still log in and play classic Halo to this day because of this like little thing that came out years ago. I think probably close to 10 years, if not over 10 years now at this point. I think it just turned 10, if I'm not mistaken. I think MCC came out. Maybe it was 2016. Maybe it wasn't 2014 like I'm thinking. I could be wrong there though. But there's this thing called the MCC. You can go play it. It's all the original Halo titles. Plus 4. It's the only difference. It has 4 in it because it's the Master Chief Collection, and it was every Master Chief game from the 360. So there's that to play. You can still do it. You can go boot it up right now. Actually, it's a little bit of a bigger game because it's so many titles, but you can go play any mode you like and have fun with it. So I would just recommend that over continuously being mad at 343 when you can clearly go play these games. Now, of course, I talked about it in my video a couple days ago. Would I be opposed to 343 throwing the old fans a bone? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be mad about getting a classic Halo. That would not upset me at all. But I think I've noticed a thing with gamers of gamers can't be satisfied no matter what. So I think even if we got a classic Halo, people would still just be pissed off to no end for whatever reason. It's weird. Listen, the gaming community doesn't make much sense. I don't get it half the time myself. I'm just here to have fun and do the thing that I love doing. But trust me, not all gamers are bad. There's some good people out there. There's people that I fucking love to death. People who actually understand, like, hey, if I don't like something, I don't gotta play it. I don't think there's not a gun to your head forcing you to play Halo Infinite. Like, I can promise you that. I don't think 343's in your backyard. Like, hey, if you don't play Halo Infinite, we gonna get willy upset. Where the? Come on, peek it, peek it, peek it, peek it. You know you want to peek it. You know you want to peek it. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Did it. I got him. I mean, he got me, but I got him. That's all that matters. But, yeah, I genuinely do want to know, because I have been curious in the last couple of weeks of, with this, you know, talk from 343 of other projects when it comes to Halo. What do y'all think it's going to be? Do y'all think it's going to be the next iteration of Halo with, you know, a Halo 7 or whatever they decide to fucking call it? The continuation of the Infinite story? Do you think it's going to be possibly that Halo Combat Evolved, like, remaster thing, remake? I don't know what to call it. Are they going to call it Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary 2? Are they just going to call it Anniversary and be like, hey, that first one didn't happen, that didn't exist, because it was kind of just a lot of reused assets from Reach and didn't look that great and wasn't that popular? Who knows? So I do want to know, what do you all think it's going to be? Are you all excited for it? Because I know that, like, of course, I'm biased because I'm a Halo fan. I gotta be excited for it. Like, that's just part of my job, I think, at this point, as a Halo enjoyer. But I do want to know, like, what do you all think it's going to be? Do y'all think it's going to be some massive project? Do y'all think it could be, Something a little bit bigger, maybe an announcement of, hey, we are actually just working as a publisher now, because that has been in talks of like people like 343 is mainly going to work as a publisher while other studios actually work on the games. Who knows what it could be. I do want to know, what do y'all think? What are your thoughts on it? What could it be? What do y'all want it to be? Like, I know that's definitely a huge thing that can lead to a lot of upset people, is having expectations premeditated before a announcement comes out. So I try not to do that. But if you all have an idea of like what you would like for it to be, let me know. I'm genuinely fucking curious, because I don't know. It's good to know what is expected. Like, what would you like to see? I don't think we're gonna get anything ever again that's as a released as a state of Halo Infinite was. Um, I know Infinite had a pretty messy development. If you all don't know, if you've never kept up with it, Infinite had a very weird dev time. It was worked on for a while, but like it wasn't completed, and then they were forced to rush a bunch of shit because of the release of the Xbox Series X. And I don't know. I feel like this game could have been much better if it had a little bit more time put into it. I wouldn't have been totally mad with sticking with Halo 5 for a little bit longer than what we had, expected to whenever Infinite got shown off. My main thing is I want the game to come out in a fresh and polished state and not have issues, like we did with Halo Infinite when it initially released. Like, trust me, I feel like those types of criticisms are totally okay. The game's not bad though by any means. If people are telling you that it's bad, I think they're kind of just biased at this point and can't, get over their teenage and middle school years. Which, if you can't do that, you got more issues in Halo. I think you need to learn how to, let some things go. It's okay to have memories, but when that's your entire personality, it's a little weird. But yeah, let me know that down below, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here. I love you all, and I will see you. Probably in a couple hours, because I might stream tonight. Later.